Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we went and we unlocked Samurai, got that done, and then we unlocked access to the NPC companion so that we can have the NPC as help in various activities that we're going to be getting up to. And I went with a female human named Nanako. And the entire reason I picked that NPC companion is because of the name Nanako, which, if you're familiar with Persona 4, you know why. So, we're now ready to move on. Off screen, I have gone ahead and worked on grinding up levels for Samurai and for Dragoon. I've gotten Samurai leveled all the way up to level 49, which is basically the level that you need to get something to if you want to use it purely as a sub job, and that'll be a properly leveled sub all the way to max level 99 for any other job. And so then I went and leveled up Dragoon, and I got Dragoon to level 50. So we are now sitting at level 50 Dragoon with a level 25 Samurai sub. So this is what we're going to be using for, well, a while, at least. Now, one thing to note here is now that we're level 50, is we've hit a level limit. So I can get EXP all the way up till 1 to the next level, and then it'll stop. And I won't be able to get any more EXP or level up any further until I complete what's called a limit break or Genkai quest. And you then will need to do those quests every 5 levels from here all the way to 99. That's the way this game works. So we're going to need to work on that. I'm not quite ready to do the first Genkai quest yet because I have to go farm up a bunch of rare drops. There's something that drops from bombs in the basement of Garlage Citadel, something that drops from what's called Exo Rays. They're, funguar type mobs in the basement of the Crawler's Nest, and there is the ancient papyrus that drops from higher level skeleton mobs in the basement of the Eldim Necropolis in Battaglia Downs. That I have to go, and they can sometimes be somewhat temperamental getting the drop. So, I'm not going to go ahead and show any of that on screen because basically it's just going to be me sitting there killing stuff over and over and over again until it happens to drop the thing that I need. So, kind of like the sub job quest, I'm going to farm those items up and then we'll go take care of the quest and kind of show how that works. But we're good to go for now. We'll go ahead and get back to our Windurst missions. And we have, we're rank 3. I believe we completed 3-1, so we should be ready to do Windurst Mission 3-2. And I think Windurst Mission 3-2 you can actually skip. I can't remember if I mentioned this or not because it's been a while since I last did anything for the episodes. But this mission will give me a useful key item to have, so we're going to do it. So we're going to be heading to Windurst. Windurst Woods is good enough. Oh yeah, and at the time of this recording, the summer event is running, so there's kind of special music at night. Alright, Rocco, do you have the mission available for me? A testing time. Is that the mission we're looking for? No, that's not the mission we're looking for. Okay. I do have some crystals on me. Okay, good. All I should need to do is trade one... Oh, and I probably should make sure that we have Signet. There we go. Now you should have the mission for me. Written in the stars is what we're looking for. Alright. The mission has been issued by the head lady-in-waiting of Heaven's Tower, Zubaba. Not that I know much about her myself, but Zubaba has been serving as head lady-in-waiting since the current star Sybil was a child. She's not a character you dare keep waiting. I recommend you hurry over to Heaven's Tower. If you fulfill a mission from the head lady-in-waiting well enough, it's bound to improve your reputation. Alright, so... back over to Heaven's Tower once again. Unders Walls, home point 1. Alright, here we are, Heaven's Tower. Alright, so Zubaba should be up here. There she is. You're late. Late. You pathetic adventurers are never ever on time. You think that being late affects only you, my dear? Did you ever think of those who have to wait for you, And what are the people who have to wait for the people who are waiting for you? You see, your lack of punctuality creates problems for all of Vana'diel. Yeesh. You paying attention, young lady? Very well. Let me tell you why I have summoned you here. I've heard of your exploits from the young lady in the clerical chamber. What we ladies in waiting need right now is an adventurer of good standing. My request concerns the Star Sibyl. From generation to generation to generation to generation, the Star Sibyls inherit a mysterious ability to read the future from the stars that appear in the Star Spring. The first time a new Star Sibyl uses this power is during her inauguration on a day we call the Starway Solstice. But during the star reading ceremony on her inauguration, the Star Sibyl learned of a terrible calamity that would befall all Windurst. You are aware of the Great War that occurred 20 years ago, are you not? The Star Sibyl had a vision of the war before it began. She collapsed after beholding that vision and remained speechless, shivering in her bed for days. All we ladies in waiting could do was kneel by her side and pray for her quick recovery. And now history is repeating itself. Ever since Ajito Marujito brought that blank copy of the Book of the Gods here, the Star Sibyl has been gazing into the Star Spring every night, and then last night... However, before she collapsed, she received some sort of sign from the stars. It was a sign that revealed that something malevolent is stirring in the central tower of the Horatoto ruins. The same crystals, the same central tower that has been sealed since the end of the Great War. What is down there, you ask? Well, part of the talisman that seals Castle Zval and... Hold out your hand. This is a charm that will allow you to enter the room. Keep it safe, for this charm is exceedingly important. if it were to fall into the wrong hands. Now, be off with you. The sooner you come back with good news, the sooner the Star Sibyl will recover. Alright, so this is something to do with the Great War that occurred 20 years ago. With the Beastmen. Main key item, Charm of Light. So we have to head into the Horototo ruins. Now, the reason why we're doing this quest, I don't think I've explained that. I said that it gives us a useful key item. But while we're walking, I will discuss. Is it gives the key item called the Portal Charm, because where we have to go is behind a gate called the Three Mage Gate. There is a panel on the floor that opens the gate, and in order to open the gate, you need to be standing on that panel with a white mage, a black mage, and a red mage. Therefore, you have to have 3 people with you to be able to actually open the gate. I am neither a black mage, a red mage, or a white mage, and I don't currently have anybody that can help me with that. So, oh, am I talking to somebody? Hold on. I accidentally talked to an NPC. Okay, it went into a cutscene that I basically skipped through. It's for the conquest system that I'm almost certainly not going to be doing any of, so it doesn't matter. Just kind of annoying that it by default selects the NPC when you try to go through that door sometimes. Alright. But as I was saying, so you need to get past that 3 mage gate. And so this quest gives you what's called the Portal Charm that basically allows you to activate that gate without needing all 3 mages. Now, the thing is, in order to complete this mission, we have to get past the 3 mage gate. But there is another way to do this. And this is another thing I've done off screen, is if you get what's a key item called the Rhinostery Certificates. Permanent key items. The Rhinostery Certificate. The certificate with the signature of the 4 researchers states you have been officially licensed by the Rhinostery. Now you should have clearance to enter the area behind the priming gate in Windurst Walls. Which, in order to get that, involves basically completing a side quest chain that, again, really doesn't matter. There's no lore or other real story to it. You're basically just running errands for a bunch of people in the Rhinostery. And eventually you get that certificate that lets you get travel to another home point, current region, Windurst Walls. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're in Windurst Walls. Silly me. Next to the house of the hero, there is a gate that you can get to that gets you into a place called Tarai Marai Canal, and then that allows you to access the area of Horototo Ruins behind the 3 Mage Gate. So it's a little bit of a roundabout way to get where we need to go. So allow us to complete this particular mission and get the Portal Charm so that you never actually have to deal with a 3 Mage Gate. I believe that is down there. Yes, this way. Scavnik's there. I don't know what he does. The doors are firmly shut. I think we have to talk to 7 of Diamonds here. You have authorization from Rhinostery. If an enemy... If an emergency, like you say, 7 will open the gate for you. God, it's hard to read that. Alright. This allows us to enter Terai Morai Canal. Alright. Which I should have picked up the map for. Yes. It's quite the maze down here. And it's exceedingly dangerous. So, we're going to have to be sneaking our way through here. All right. So, where we are headed is... All right. Well, let's fire up some silent oil. And some prism powder. Let's make our way. All right. So, we take the west path and the fork at H7. And then we head... at... Oh, I took the east path. Whoops! Like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. Sod and bones. We run and check on that. That is a level 98 mob. We'd be dead before we even realized what happened. Alright, we head down into the water here. Right. Turn north at G6 and then west through here. Exit B. Alright, so now we should be on map 1. Yes, okay. And then we turn north at this junction. I keep an eye on the timers on my sneaking and invisible. These are Makaras. These are much more reasonable. They're level 52 tough mobs. If I had my full squad out, I could take them. If I had to. Alright, we turn south and we head up the stairs here at H7. And then we head north. Cross the footbridge. And follow the path until it leads to Inner Hortoto Ruins. Now, I think there should be a survival guide out here. Indeed, there is. The drop invisible to interact with it, but that's fine. I can now warp there later if needed. All right. Now, here is where I'm going to get ready. So. Alright, so here we are. This is the region past the 3 mage gate that we need to be in. First off is a dragoon. I want to call my wyvern. We're going to bring out the trusts. And we're going to bring out our friend. We have Wendigos here. They are level 27. They should not be a problem. Alright. So now we are heading the small room G7, west side, north room. So that should be here. And click on the Gate of Lights. Your charm of light disappears in a flash of light. I can't remember if... I couldn't remember if there's going to be a fight here. It doesn't look like it. King of Batons and King of Wands. Do not come any closer. Go back from where you came. It'll be hard for me to go back from where I came if you knock me out. Hey, are you okay? Ah, it's a Jito Maru Jito. You seem to be alright. The Guardians here are very different from the Guardians in town. I'll be sorry if you carelessly go anywhere near these guys. You see, these are my old man's most powerful creations, the ones he practically worked himself to death over. But seeing as these Guardians are still up and running about, it must mean that my old man is still alive somewhere. Anyway, what the devil were you doing down in this room? These guys are protecting a part of the talisman that seals away the Shadow Lord, and that's no ordinary seal. Only the ministers of the 5 ministries are allowed to enter this room. What's that you say? The great star symbol has collapsed? What terrifying portent did you see in the stars then? What in the stars is going on? I'd better go check with my own eyes. Better head down to Full Moon Fountain. Alright, well, I can now safely return. So, you know, I'm just gonna kill something because I want to. Get to it, guys. Just so I didn't feel like I summoned them all in vain, because I kind of did. Oh, well. I should double check that. I thought it was a fight there for some reason. Alright, so. Let's use my warp ring. Head back. Oh, actually, before we head there, I need to... Right, I need to get a Roland Berry. Need to give that to Kupipi. Hold on a second. You can get one if you go to Juno. We go to Port. Home point 1 will work. Then you want to go down to the lower level, because there's a duty-free shop, I think, there. That should sell one. There we go. Roland Berry. Just need one. Yeah. And now we can head back to Windurst, Walls, Home Point 1, and head back into Heaven's Tower. Go talk to Zubaba again. And that will complete the mission, but will not get us the portal charm that I need. Alright, we'll deliver our report. You're late. Late. You were gone for ever so long. How were we to know you were not devoured by monsters? Well, at least you returned in one piece. Now inform me of what you discovered. I see. So the talisman was intact. Then the sign must have been... Oh, there's nothing for you to fuss over. I will relay your findings to the Tsar Sibyl once she awakens. I'm positive that she will begin her recovery when she hears the talisman remains in its rightful place. However, I still don't understand why... Well, something is amiss. There's no question of that. And my Taro intuition tells me that awful Oristary minister is behind it all. Alright. Quest is complete, but now, to get the charm, we need to go back downstairs and give Kupipi that Roland Berry. Apparently she likes them. So. Well, let's just talk to her first. Welcome to the Heaven's Tower, home of the great star tree and our leader, the Star Sibyl. She's just giving her little spiel. All right, we'll trade the Roland Berry. What? For me? Even though I didn't... You shouldn't have. I'm so... Wait right here. I have a little something for you. With this, you can open the sealed portal in the Horror Total Ruins by yourself. Don't worry, I even got that old battle axe Zubaba's permission. I told her that with this key, our brave adventurer could clean the central tower at any time. Keep up the good work for Windurst, and if you're ever in Juneau... Alright, there we go. Now we have the portal charm. So should I ever need to get past that gate, which I think we will again, I have that option. Alright, so now... we should be able to pick up the next mission. Mission 3-3. I have to get back to a gate guard and check and see if it's there. It should be, since we completed 3-2. If I go to my profile, yeah, we have a lot of rank points. We'll head back to the good old Windurst Woods Gate. And how much you want to bet we're going to get sent back to Heaven's Tower? Nope, it's not listed there. Okay, so we will have to trade one crystal. A new journey is what we're doing. Alright. We have a formal writ of summons from the Heaven's Tower for you. One with a special star emblem on it. It signifies it is officially a mission of the utmost importance. It reads that you, Tuna, are to make yourself present at the planetarium of Heaven's Tower with precipitate haste. This is supposedly the greatest honor for a citizen of Windurst can have. Alright. We've been summoned. Back to Heaven's Tower. Alright, so we go past Zubaba there and continue on up the top. And we talk to the Vestal Chamber door here. Here's Semilafina. And there's the Star Sibyl. I am pleased that you came. Yuna, was it not? I have heard of your accomplishments from Semilafina. And realizing how dedicated you have been in serving Windurst, I felt I must meet with you in person. I'm honored to have such a noble adventurer here in my presence. You are much younger than I imagined. However, the reason I have called you here today is not solely for the purpose of greetings. I, the Star Sibyl, hereby appoint you, Tuna, to the post of Ambassadorial Envoy to the Grand Duchy of Juno. I apologize if I startled you with this sudden responsibility. However, the stars have already decided your fate. I can sense the fire that burns deep within your heart. I feel that you will not disgrace the new title that I have given you. You have seen with your own eyes the evil that lurks in Vana'diel. Soon that evil will have spread to every corner of our beloved lands. However, during these terrible times, Windurst must remain the beautiful, sublime Mecca that it has become. To maintain this state, the cooperation of Juno is necessary. This is why sending a trustworthy delegate such as yourself to represent our country is of extreme importance. I am positive that your presence in Juno will benefit Windurst immeasurably. Will you travel to the Grand Duchy of Juno as an envoy of Windurst? Sure thing. I'm grateful for your cooperation, Tuna. Journey to the Embassy of Windurst in the Grand Duchy of Juno. And do not forget, no matter where the stars lead you, I will always be watching. Alright then. We have a letter to the ambassador, and we need to head to Juno. So I will go ahead and make my way there. Alright, so here we are in Juno, Upper Juno to be specific, because we need to head up to the Relude Gardens, which is where the embassies are located. Which we already picked up the home point and the survival guide there, if I remember correctly. Did I grab this home point? Yes. Okay. So down here is where the embassies are, and we're looking for the Windurst Embassy, which is right here. We need to talk to the receptionist. Welcome to the Windurstian Embassy. What can we do for you? Why, hello, Tuna. We received word you'd come. But it's too bad. The ambassador's out right now. You see, the ambassador has left for a survey of Delkafut's tower. I believe His Excellency should be back soon, though. Good day. This is Wolfgang. Lord Wolfgang, what can we do for you? I seek audience with your ambassador. Oh? He's gone to investigate Delkfoot's tower. Delkfoot's tower? What kind of investigation is it? I would ask your ambassador to avoid such dangerous places, or is it by order of your nation? Excuse me, is the ambassador in residence? Monborough. Popular place these days. Monborough, what business have you here? Wolfgang, how have you been? The ambassador has a rare affliction, and it's time for a checkup. I say this to you as a friend. Keep a safe distance from foreign dignitaries. I've told you before that diseases know no borders. Every patient needs a doctor. Nationality and status matter not. You haven't changed a bit, have you? You should take special care, my friend, unless you come to regret it. Advise your ambassador against these careless adventures. I shall return later. Good day. Well, I can't give checkups without a patient. Please convey how sorry I was to miss the ambassador, and then I'll call again later. Wolfgang is the captain of the guard of Archduke Camlino. I wish I knew what he wanted with his excellency, though. Of course. Why don't you go to Delkfoot's tower and see how he's doing? I know you just got here, but thanks. We've heard that place houses fiends of a foul stench. Stock up on new equipment in town and make sure you've got a party to watch your back. You've come this far, so I'm sure you'll do fine. Good luck. Alright, so we need to head to Delkfoot's tower, and that's going to involve quite the climb, and a fight and some other stuff in there, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I have enough time to get that whole thing done, and I don't want to have to stop in the middle of it. So, we'll go ahead and stop here then. A little early, but what we'll do next episode is we'll head out to Delkfoot's tower, climb the tower, and find the ambassador. So, for now, we'll stop here then. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.